Howdy, mates. Good afternoon still. Here's the second video log for February 9th, 2024. And I'm visiting a special park situated in rural Iowa. And what you're looking at may just seem like it is a pond, but rather there's a lot more going on here than what meets the eye. As a matter of fact, where we are hosts a particular type of wetland that is known as a fen. And actually, the video I did earlier today, I mentioned about fens. So the ecological definition of a fen is a type of wetland that has mostly clear water. And typically the source comes from seepage springs. And the water itself is very what you call nutrient poor. But that's not the only thing. Fens are considered very rare in this state. And as a matter of fact, there are a couple more at this site. The uppermost body of water is considered to be the rare fen, and it fits all the definitions. But something worth pointing out is the topography that is surrounding me here with the hills. There's another rarity that does occur here. Underneath the leaf litter, let's see if I can point it out. You may have noticed that it's very sandy right here. And so there is another rare type of ecosystem that is here. They're known as sand prairies. Something that you would typically see further down in, say, Florida, for instance. But the thing is, the reason how there is sandhills in this particular area is the fact that we're not too far from the Cedar River. So, you figure quite a few thousand years ago, the wind blew the sand deposits throughout this particular part, and that has laid here ever since. And so you have a very unique blend of a fen as well as a sandhill community. But interestingly enough, it also has to do with a unique soil combination too. So you have your muck, which is your typical muddy brown soil, right? But just beneath that, we have something that is known as marl. And the best way to describe marl is it has a very similar texture to, say, silt, for instance, but marl is a bit more rich in terms of limestone. And you could say it's really the marl that helps the water get a bit more clearer as a result. Sort of acts like a filter, more or less. So, adding all of those components together, you can say that you would find rare plants and wildlife here that are very particular about these set conditions. It doesn't happen too often. And so this is why where we're at is a very protected area, more or less. And that is really why we should care. Because it really gives us a glimpse of the past in terms of what happened here, geologically, ecologically, or hydrologically speaking. But it also gives us a glimpse of what kind of life there is that you would maybe normally never see anywhere else. So, it's really cool. And it is said that mostly the fens that are here, yeah, they do have seepage springs. But then a lot of it is still reliant on rain and snowfall as a water source. And you'd almost think, with how sandy it is, you'd almost think the water would easily drain. But somehow, there just seems to be a right combination in terms of the topography and the soil mixture that allows water to still remain here. So, either way, we do know that wetlands are indeed nature's water purification system. And so, I think that is a good wrap up. Take care, you guys. Have a good one.